people reminding us of what we should assume we know, namely about the importance of roads. Because if they were not important, they won't feature in those resolutions of the Senate. I thank you for reminding us. But as I go through your presentation, it's a complete, with due respect, Mr. Chairman, it's a complete betrayal of the general principles that we debated extensively in the Senate. Namely, that the reason we have so many uncompleted roads, the reason we construct one road for 15 years and it's not finished, and by the time they are getting to the 15 years, the first portion has washed up, is because of the policy of tokenism. Token allocation, just for Nigerian people to think, we translate to deceiving Nigerians, as though we are working, we see motion without movement. This budget, Mr. Chairman, with due respect, is a complete betrayal of the commitment for renewed hope, which implies doing things differently, moving away from tokenism to bold and properly articulated priorities. Roles that will make a difference to the economic life of Nigeria. When I see, for example, Honorable Minister, and I will play the tape if it is necessary, whether here or elsewhere, with the permission of the chairman. You said you spent about 6 hours trying to commute between Benin and Ekpoma and Auchi because of the terrible road. These were your findings, and it was shown on telly. That will suggest to the average person that you don't need to be lectured on it. And yet, in this budget, what I have seen is 200 million. And I ask you with profound respect and with the fear of God, do you really intend that? Do you really believe, as an engineer in your own right, that, no, let me finish. This is the Senate. This is the Senate. Which order are you referring to?
Point of order, Mr. Chairman. Point of order.
Order number what? Allow me to finish, sir.
No. Honorable Minister, we owe you a duty of care. Let me put it on record that when a speaker is speaking in the National Assembly, unless you are yielded the floor by the chairman, you cannot speak. We owe you that duty of care.
God bless you, and may God prolong your chairmanship of this committee. I thank you for being my advocate, pro bono. Because when we speak on the National Assembly floor, and it is televised, Nigeria expect that we match words with action. Indeed, many will say they are just rhetorics by referring to previous shortcomings. But we promise to be different. And in the opening remark by the chairman and the co-chair, we said we will approach the work of the Senate, of the National Assembly, of which appropriation is key, in a manner that will reflect the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President. This budget has dashed the hope of 200 million Nigerians, because none of those roads that we complain about has a location that will enable any contractor other than tuke contractors who just want to collect some money, and yet Nigerians will what's up. How can you, and I will insist with the permission of the chairman and the co-chair, that you provide an answer as to what you intend to do with 200 million to fix Benin Auchi Road? And how much do you intend to spend per kilometer in that road? So that it can give us a window into how your mind is working that led to this kind of allocation. Just allow me 1 second and I will round up. I emphasize only this, but I even see where, when I look at the overall budget, it will appear that the ministry is more interested in maintaining roads rather than concentrating on your core mandate. The maintenance of roads fall within the purview of FEMA. FEMA is charged with the responsibility of maintaining failed roads. So, for example, I saw where you allocated 1.4 million to replace some roads in about 3 zones in the South. And I'm like, there must be a magician in the Ministry of Works under your leadership. How? We can go page by page. Everything here will lead us to the very dirty past. How Nigeria throw money away. I look at total sum,